Hello there, my name is Christine Gallagher. I'm an artist and I'm also an independent art tutor. And today's video demonstration is all about mind mapping. So if you've got a creative project that you need to explore your ideas, this is the perfect way to do it. Okay, I hope you enjoy it. Hi there, welcome to this demonstration on mind mapping. Now, for those who don't know what mind mapping is, it's really just a way to explore some ideas. So you might be given a theme for a creative project, and you've been asked to really kind of start to flesh out your ideas and record some ideas. So this is a really good starting point for that. Okay. So this mind mapping exercise is going to be on the theme of identity. Okay. So I've got a large sheet of A2 blank paper here, as you can see. I've got a black marker pen. So I'm going to write in the centre of this sheet of paper the word identity. Okay. Right, so there I've got my word, and to be quite honest with you, just even the action of writing that kind of makes me draw a blank, really. I'm already feeling a little bit kind of stumped by that word, because it's very encompassing. It's a broad term, identity. So what do I really want to know? So I'm thinking about my personal identity. I really want to explore who I am. Okay, so which leads me to the question of, who am I? Okay. So from there, that kind of gives me a little bit more to work with, particularly this question of who am I? So I really want to think about who I am, and I might be tempted at this point to respond and say, well, I'm a wife, I'm a daughter, I'm a sister, I'm a friend. But already, again, I'm trying to think of other people that I'm kind of, it still isn't really giving me who I am. So this is just who I am in relation to other people, which again is a bit limiting. It's not really drilling down into this question, which is what I'm interested in for this particular exercise. So I'm going to leave that one there, and I'm going to actually start a new sheet, and I'm going to write in the middle of this sheet of paper, I'm going to write that question. Who am I? Because when we're talking about personal identity, this is really what we're trying to get to. So I'm going to put a bubble around that. Okay, so who am I? So I need to think about some other questions. I need to think about the various facets of my personality. So what am I passionate about? What are my passions? What music do I love to listen to? I love to read, so what books have I read that have made a big impression on me? Who do I admire? For instance, and that could be people in history, people in the public eye today. What makes me smile? What makes me happy and makes me laugh. I'll just keep it as what makes me smile. I'll put a question mark there as well. And conversely, you know, what makes me angry then? Because, you know, we've all got things that push our buttons and make us react. What lovely food do I like? I'll put love. And I'm an artist, so, you know, I love colour. So what are my favourite colours? You know, colour plays a big part in my life. Okay, so I'm going to leave it there and I'm going to put some bubbles around, oh, excuse me, paper slip. I'm going to put some bubbles around each of these kind of sub-questions, if you like, which kind of is going to help me to really explore my personal identity, who I am, what is my personality. Okay, and you can add more categories, more, you know, it doesn't have to be, you know, this is just for the demonstration today. So I've got this far with it. So I've got some questions to ask myself, and at this point, you know, it's probably best, I'm just going to grab some coloured pens, to start really exploring by asking, you know, by answering these questions. Okay, so for me, my passions are art. I love painting and drawing. I'm just going to try and sort of just start off quite quickly and respond to each one with at least something. So I'm just going to write here as a response. I really love Who, Clash, Led Zeppelin. That's how you spell it. Books that I've read recently. I loved Donna Tartt, and I loved her book The Goldfinch. I also love The Secret History. Okay. So that kind of gives you an idea of what I mean by responding to each of these questions. So I've actually done this previously, so this is my fleshed out version of the mind map, where I've really spent a bit of time kind of just trying to respond to it in a very sort of intuitive way. So I spent about an hour on this actually. It does take a little bit of time to really think about things, and once you start writing things down, more things kind of spring into your mind, and you can really start to open this out and, you know, have a bit of fun with it really. What the other really good thing about this is it's really good therapy. It's excellent for people who may be suffering with self-esteem issues, and just struggling to find out who they are and what they are, you know, and their impact on the world. Sometimes it's easy in modern life to lose sight of that. So this is a really good way to kind of just ground you and to really illustrate in a very direct way that actually there is more to us all than just a name and a face. So, you know, we've all got different facets of our personal being, and this is a really life-affirming way exploring that. So, you know, and then from here you can really open it out. I've chosen this category here of favourite colours, and I've gone on to explore my favourite colours, but this time I'm doing it in a more visual way. So this is my kind of visual mind map, if you like, of just that one category. So as you can see, I've got blue and green, red and hot pink over here, you know, and I've cut pictures from magazines that kind of really fit in with an emotional response, if you like, my emotional response to what these colours represent for me as a person. So here, down here with green, I've got connection to nature, I've got the great outdoors, I've got summer, I've got calm, I've got relaxing and wellness, well-being and health. With blue, you know, again, it's a very life-affirming colour for me. It reminds me of oxygen and freedom and light and energy. You know, it's also very connected to, you know, it's the colour of the planet. And then conversely over here, I've got my very hot colours. I've chosen red because I love a splash of red. It really cheers me up. It's the colour of positivity and confidence. You know, I chose this picture of this young woman looking really confident in her red top. So I've written confident by her. I've got blood. I've got heart shape. I've got heat. I've got sex. I've got comfort. And down here I've got lust and passion, which leads me into this hot pink area to do with playfulness and warmth and fun and joy. It's the colour for me of indulgence. So you can start to see how easy it is really to take your thoughts and ideas and really start to explore them in a very deep way. So you might want to choose any kind of subcategory of your mind map. You know, if I was going to choose music, maybe I could find some magazine cuttings, you know, on my favourite bands and words from songs, and, you know, really kind of explore that area on a different sheet of paper like this. Okay, so that's really in a nutshell what mind mapping is all about. I hope you found that useful and enjoyable to watch. As ever, if you've got any comments or questions, don't be afraid to shout up and ask me. I'm always happy to help and happy to chat. And in the meantime, I'll see you on the next one, and I hope you enjoy exploring mind maps. Thanks very much. Bye. Hi there, just wanted to say thanks so much for watching my video. If you enjoyed it, please subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell to receive updates when I post new content. Thanks very much, and I'll see you next time.